The HOA ordered my car to be towed, but they didn't know I'm the chief of police. HOA Karen thought she could control my car, but she had no idea who she was messing with. One afternoon, as I was enjoying my coffee in the driveway, she stormed over, pointing at my vehicle like it was an international crime.
"You can't park here,"
she snapped, hands on her hips. I raised an eyebrow. "Excuse me?"
"The HOA rules.
she huffed.
Your car's blocking the driveway."
I smirked. "Says who?"
"I already called the tow truck."
she announced, clearly thinking she had the upper hand. She thought she had me. But when the tow truck arrived, the driver didn't move my car. Instead, he handed me a no-tin official warning from the HOA. I chuckled to myself. At the next HOA meeting, when I revealed the truth that I was the chief of police, her face went from smug to pale in an instant. Karen wanted control. Instead, she got the shock of her life. And now, I make sure to park right in front of her every time, just as a reminder. But this all started long before that HOA meeting. I've lived in this neighborhood for 5 years now. It's quiet, decent, and mostly full of working-class people who mind their own business. But about a year ago, the HOA elected a new president, Karen. And since then, everything changed. Petty rules, random fines, constant emails. She was on a power trip, and everyone knew it. Now, I work long shifts. Being the chief of police isn't a 9 to -5 gig. Some nights I'm on call, some days I barely get sleep. So when I parked my unmarked department-issued car in my own driveway for 2 nights straight, I didn't think it would be a problem. It's not like it was blocking anyone or leaking oil. But then I woke up to a bright orange violation notice slapped onto my windshield. This vehicle is in violation of HOA regulations. Unauthorized vehicle. Scheduled for towing within 24 hours. I blinked at the note in disbelief. Surely, it was a mistake. I knocked on Karen's door that morning. She opened it with a smug expression, like she'd been expecting me.
"Can I help you?"
she asked with a fake smile. "Yeah," I said calmly. "Why was my car marked for towing?"
"It's not registered with the HOA database,"
she said, crossing her arms.
"We have strict guidelines. No random vehicles in the driveway for more than 24 hours. It's unsightly."
"That's my police car," I said slowly. She scoffed.
"Doesn't matter. No exceptions."
"You realize I'm the chief of police, right?" I asked, raising an eyebrow. Karen didn't even flinch.
"Then you should lead by example."
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I didn't argue further, I just walked away. But not before checking the towing company listed on the notice. Sure enough, when I got home that night after a 14-hour shift, the car was gone. So I made a few calls. The next morning, I showed up at the HOA's monthly meeting in full uniform. Badge, nameplate, everything. Karen's face went pale the moment I walked in.
"Officer, Chief, can we help you?"
She stammered. "I'm here to talk about the unlawful towing of a government vehicle," I said loudly. The room went silent. I explained the situation, detailed the laws Karen had violated, and even played audio from the towing company, admitting they had no idea the car belonged to law enforcement. Karen tried to interrupt, but I held up my hand. "You endangered police property, wasted department resources, and violated multiple state codes."
"And what are you going to do about it?"
she blurted, trying to save face. "Well," I said with a calm smile, "I've already done something. The city is issuing a fine against the HOA. And you, Karen, are personally liable for the towing costs and damages." Gasps filled the room. Karen's eyes widened.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I am. And just so we're clear, if any further harassment occurs, I'll personally file charges. Karen looked like she might faint. I turned and walked out, leaving the room dead silent behind me. The HOA never bothered me again. And Karen? She resigned 2 weeks later. But the drama didn't end there. A few days after her resignation, I got a call from my department. Karen had filed a formal complaint, accusing me of intimidating a civilian and abusing my power. We reviewed everything: meeting recordings, body cam footage, HOA policies, even witness statements. The complaint? Tossed immediately. The chief of internal affairs laughed and said,
"She's lucky all you did was fine her."
Funny enough, the neighborhood actually got better. The new HOA president, Mr. Daniels, brought balance back. No more surprise fines or ridiculous restrictions. People smiled again. Kids played outside. Decorations returned to porches. Now, when I sip my morning coffee in the driveway, neighbors wave. Some even stop to chat. And every now and then, someone says,
"Chief, you really put Karen in her place."
and yeah, I smile every time. Sometimes I still catch glimpses of Karen driving through the neighborhood. She avoids eye contact, gripping the steering wheel like it's her last ounce of control. Rumor has it she tried to run for HOA president in another subdivision, but let's just say her reputation got there first. Justice doesn't always wear a cape. Sometimes it wears a badge and parks right in front of your house with the lights on. Now, the new HOA president actually works with the community instead of against it. The neighbors are happier, the complaints have dropped, and people feel safe again. Funny how removing one person can change everything. As for me, I still do my job, still serve the city, but now with a little extra satisfaction every time I pull into my driveway. Max, my old German Shepherd, greets me at the door, and we both enjoy the peace Karen tried so hard to ruin.